Here's something that's been bugging me lately. There's a difference between teases and promos. They're related, and you can often hear them. Hey, there's something that's been bugging me lately, and I want to clear it up, and maybe it'll help you. There's a difference between teases and promos, but they're often used almost interchangeably by personalities and even program directors. Now, teases and promos are related, but they're not the same thing. They're very different. Do you know what that difference is? Well, teases are designed to get a listener who's already tuned in and is already liking, or at least not disliking, what they're hearing. So we can get them to tune in longer or to come back in the relatively near future and hear more of those things that they like. A promo, on the other hand, is very different. A promo is designed to get someone who may or may not like you already to come to your show at another time. Think of it like this. If you're in a restaurant, a good waiter is going to bring over the dessert cart and show you what they have available. Because you're already there. You've just had dinner. They're trying to get you to make one more purchase to add dessert or maybe coffee or an after-dinner drink. It's their upsell. And that's a tease. Your tease, just like the waiter bringing the dessert tray around, is to get you to taste it and make it hard to say no. To get the listener to one more tune-in occasion, one more quarter hour. Now, a promo is different. If you're watching TV or browsing the internet and you see an ad for the restaurant, they're trying to get you to take an action that you haven't already taken. That's a promo, or in their case, it's an ad. But in our case on the radio, we'd be running a promo. Now, you might think this is a subtle difference, and I agree it's a little confusing, but there's a big difference between teases and promos. Teases are generally far more effective than promos because teases are targeted to a listener that's already made a choice and has decided that they like what you have to offer. So doesn't that make sense to tease similar content? I can't tell you how many times I hear this. I'll hear a radio show that finishes a great break, and coming out they'll tease a song coming up. Think of it. Everyone listening, 100% of the audience that's tuned in at that moment likes the break they just heard, or at least they don't dislike it. That's the ideal time to tease another segment, not a song. If music's what the current audience wanted, they would have already tuned out. And the opposite is true too. It makes more sense to tease song features and individual titles and artists between songs or immediately after a song plays. It's fairly logical when you think about it. Of course, there's a lot of art and science that go into making a good tease and a good promo. But you'll have a lot more success when you remember what each one is for and write them creatively and appropriately for a tease and for a promo.